Today, thegrio.com released its list of the 25 most influential African-American leaders in history. Not surprisingly, Martin Luther King Jr., #1 on that list. President Obama is #2, followed by W.E.B. Du Bois, Thurgood Marshall, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, and Rosa Parks. David Wilson is managing editor of thegrio.com, which is owned by NBC, and he joins us live with more on the list. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
So how was the top 25 chosen?
Well, Melissa Harris Perry from Princeton University led the surveying of literally some of America's most knowledgeable African-American scholars and thought leaders. And pretty much they dwindled down a huge list of names to 25 names based off of a number of criteria to get to this 25, or actually 26. There's a three-way tie at the back end, but to get to this number of leaders.
So President Barack Obama is the only living leader among the top 10.
Absolutely, and it just goes to show you that if you're, want to get on this list and you aspire to be a leader, you have a lot to live up to, and I think that's what this says more than anything else. I mean, I think it was one of our big surprises actually that President Obama ranked so high. But here you have a guy who 6 years ago few people knew who he was, and now he's up there and ranked almost as high as Dr. Martin Luther King among the people we surveyed.
What about conservative black leaders?
Well, they didn't fare too well on this list. There's no Clarence Thomas, although there was a Thurgood Marshall who wasn't a conservative but also a Supreme Court justice. So, they didn't fare too well, and I think that has to do with a lot of the, sort of the partisan breaks and where many African Americans fall in the political sort of placement. But, there are some folks in some of the sub-lists that we created. Those, sub-lists, Colin Powell made it in the top list of politicians and elected officials and selected officials. So, they didn't fare too well on the list, but again, this is a very competitive list and a lot of great names.
Yeah, that is for sure. David Wilson, thank you for joining us tonight. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Well, to see the full list and weigh in on who you think should have made the list, just go to grio.com and you can find a link on our website at woodtv.com.